out! Brings him all the way up! Oh, there it is!
He's done, he's done, he's done.
That's it, you guys! In this roster, you're all welcome.
I get there, I try my best. Listen, this is the most exciting collaboration to happen since Yu-Gi-Oh! And
Oro. It's easy.
Buddy.
There you go.
It's David.
A story of earlier was happening in the tag match as well as... I hear you.
Yeah, no.
Angel de Oro hits that kick, tries to get the advantage. Zozaya goes for the drop kick, but gets caught! Earlier today, Zozaya was able to catch Angel de Oro by surprise. This time, Angel de Oro saw it coming, he was able to hit the drop kick, and for the first time, the action goes to the outside. Those barricades are going to get very familiar with all the wrestlers tonight.
Absolutely. Listen, it's a case of fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
This crowd is very divided. As we heard in the early stages of the match, and that's just a demonstration of how much Zozaya has earned.
It's his own business, David.
Angel de Oro really bringing the aggressiveness up, now ramming Zozaya's head into that chair on the outside. As Jordan
suffer in that division.
I make a promise right now, and people can quote me on this. I will never, ever treat contenders the way that I was treated.
I'm glad to hear it.
There you go.
Glad
See,
to hear it.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, of course.
Angel de Oro has Zozaya with that hold just to get his breath back and decides to bring him up, run him against the corner so he can bring the intensity of the matchup and high impact with that dropkick right between the shoulder blades. That will send shivers up your spine, Gideon.
Absolutely, and hey, might trap a nerve. Never a good feeling.
Especially if you have a trapped nerve this early in the... And you're gonna hate it because... Angel de Oro, there it is, slams him.
And you gotta think...
And seems to go to a figure four leg lock in the middle of the ring. It's a 20-foot ring, the ropes are far away. Zozaya's long though, can he make it to the ropes?
He is doing everything right here, keeping his body up, shuffling as much as he can, managed to get the ropes, those long arms helping him out here.
Smart as well to go sideways, so the ropes are sideways. Sometimes people try to go to the ropes that are behind their head. Cole here tries to send Zozaya some energy to at least, if nothing else, endure that chop. The other one, oh man. Angel de Oro is very comfortable being in that ring. It doesn't matter if he is thousands of miles away from home. Wherever there's 3 ropes, and the CMLL logo on the floor is his home, and he's taking Zozaya to school here in the opening stages of this match.
And you've got to think, these guys fought each other for the first time no more than 2 hours ago, David.
Was that it? Yeah, 2 hours, 3 hours, right? Yeah. They learned a lot. But the other thing as well is that they're going to be tired. A big story of what's going to happen. Coming! Big kick right to the sternum of Zozaya.
Why are they doing that? Perfectly legal maneuvering.
Because Angel de Oro charges through, catches him. We saw how effective it was.
Beautiful, beautiful.
With a Michinoku, this could be it. Can Zozaya kick out? Yes, it does.
And this may again speak to the experience advantage Angel has. Ev do earlier today on Zozaya, perfectly executed.
Boot, Angel de Oro is able to avoid another kick right to the sternum. The ribs in the sternum of Zozaya really suffering. Angel positions him.
Whoa.
What is he going for straight? And what a beautiful moonsault. There's the pin. That's 2. Zozaya still in this.
Triangle moonsault to the inside. Almost get
the frustration in Angel de Oro's eyes. Can you see that?
Absolutely.
He still tries to get up, but he doesn't know where he is. Victory roll. Goes for the pin, but decides to come around. There's the rock boat. Brings him all the way up. Oh, there it is.
He's done.
That's it, you got a top. You have nowhere to go. What a win by Angel de Oro as he comes into Fantastica Mania and leaves undefeated.
Monsieur Schneider, tandis que notre ami Zozaya. Cette question d'une potentielle opposition de style entre le style très, voire même ce côté un peu imprévisible. Il va falloir forcément que Mr. Hype réussisse à anticiper les choses de la manière la plus précise possible. Alors qu'est-ce qu'il va peut-être lui donner une bonne raison? Voilà, de se plaindre de sa main et peut-être même de son torse.
Comment on appelle ce qui est arrivé à Zozaya contre ce poteau, moi j'appelle ça un retour de karma.
Exactement, j'allais en parler tout de suite, mais...
Pour revenir dans le match, pour revenir sur son adversaire, et on le voit à la Kuro, dès qu'il utilise sa main, son bras droit, il se le tient, il souffre.
Il a du mal à prendre l'avantage et potentiellement porter une power bomb parfaitement sur Zozaya et réussir.
Il va falloir qu'il s'en remette de ça.
Et Kuro qui se prépare à charger comme beaucoup font en ce moment cet été. Charger, et regardez, voilà le reverse cannonball, pardon, j'en perds mon latin. Il a l'air parfaitement en place. Notre courant national, Mr. Hype, la tentative de tomber pour se défaire de Zozaya, mais l'égalité est encore.
Il lui fait souffrir. Il le fait souffrir d'ailleurs. C'est bien si je peux parler en français aussi.
La volonté d'appliquer ce game plan de la manière la plus impressionnante possible, mais ce stomp de la part de Kuro qui peut suffire face à Zozaya. Toujours.
Zozaya à la manière du légendaire Doug Williams, mais
Hype.
Allez, Zozaya au sol, Kuro.
Et vous voyez que les atémis sont un peu moins puissants qu'à l'accoutumée pour Kuro. Vianney, vous précisiez.
Cette attitude, avec Kuro qui est en train de presque de charger son coup, mais c'est bien vu. Le coup de genou, alors que Zozaya le défiait de lui envoyer un coup d'avant-bras est magnifique. Le DDT porté par Kuro pour peut-être conserver le titre, non. Dégagement.
Pas passer de la correctionnelle pour Zozaya qui c'est un peu trop.
Maker peut-être de nulle part. Le hype maker de Kuro.
Alors peut-être sur ce sursaut d'orgueil là et sur cette petite jauge d'effort en plus, Kuro peut aller chercher cette victoire, mais non.
Ring, attention le DDT de Kuro.
Il n'a pas l'air de savoir où aller, mais Kuro, lui, a l'air d'avoir ce petit sursaut. Allez, cet orgueil-là et cette énergie donnée par la foule de la Bellevilloise qui peut lui permettre de sortir un autre Hype Maker. Et derrière, le Mustard, on peut en finir. Hype Maker. Et le tombé enchaîné. Summer of Hype, Summer of Kuro.
N'est pas terminé, l'ère de la hype ne fait plus.
Le numéro 1, la tête à abattre et
Zozaya was coming in here with a bit of respect, but I don't know, I don't see it in that entrance.
No, I think Zozaya, you know, when he was teaming with Michael May, when he was teaming with his mentor Ireland, that's why if you follow Fight Factory,
In which Zozaya countered, atomic drop, clothesline, flipping senton, and Michael May has found his rhythm king.
Michael May,
Each other. Michael hops up on the apron with a big goal. Michael counters it. Big side suplex. Ducks the clothesline from Zozaya. Fires back with one of his own. The kick. Dragon screw. And you saw the knee of Zozaya hyperextend. As he goes up. Top rope missile drop kick. I emphasize this every time I'm on commentary. Michael slipped down. Buckle bomb. Oh! German suplex. That's what I was talking about earlier. Targeting the back of Zozaya.
absolutely, and just the way he was able to turn him and catch him mid-air like that, it's just, there's very few that can do what Michael May did. That's what I was saying earlier. One mistake, one slip up, and Michael May will take advantage.
Zozaya, you can see the hand crawling towards that bottom rope.
Zozaya might tap. I don't think he's at the ropes yet. Oh! It's called Zozaya.
German suplex.
How is he doing this?
I don't know where this has come from. Snap, dragon suplex. And now knows that he maybe doesn't have much longer. Top row missile dropkick.
And in, it's the sharpshooter.
Zozaya grabs the ankle.
Hey, taps! Zozaya taps! We have a new Irish Junior Heavyweight Champion, and his name is Michael May!
Third.
13.
Ich präsentiere den Herausforderer, 1,90 Meter groß, 90 Kilogramm schwer, aus Madrid, Spanien, El Freestyler Zozaya!
All the way from the Spanish capital! Won championships all over Europe in recent times, including Ireland.
Unorthodox to wrestling fans here.
To wrestle, to learn another style of wrestling and then come back and then maybe I'll train. Marius Alani, there's an argument that he is the best about humility. I think a fight with Marius Alani is something that will humble you, even if you are the most humble man out there.
And I think it is actually, you could argue it is the duty of Marius Alani to humble Zozaya, become better from that.
Yeah, for sure. It's always a learning experience whenever you step into that ring, but especially against somebody like Marius Alani who can take you apart in so. However, I'm sure Zozaya has come here to add to his trophy cabinet, to add another championship. He's been successful, very successful in recent times. As Marius Alani, we mentioned the freestyle battle.
He took his time here and it cost him against Marius Alani. He took a lap around the ring. And this is what I mean. He is immature, years old, and it cost him at ambition, and it might cost him here, and it definitely cost him right now.
There, Alani crashes into that turnbuckle and uses that momentum to unleash a venomous lariat that could have led him to the win here. And you see now Alani going right back to basics.
And against most opponents, this would have worked. Zozaya with a great counter. And he thought he would have done it. He's gestured it to the fans. But Alani can react to every situation. He is so quick. He is so explosive.
You saw there, Alani adjusting his arms around as well. Trying to put, he definitely puts Zozaya in a mixer there.
And Zozaya can be happy here that the huge arms of Marius Alani didn't quite go under the chin here.
See
otherwise, he could have been out here within seconds.
And you notice there's Zozaya in that rear naked choke. And here again, look at the incredibly gigantic biceps of Alani. Again, you see there Alani with that drop step, that feint. He made Zozaya commit, and then he caught him. And that's the difference between Alani and Zozaya. You mentioned Zozaya so young. That experience is such a big gap for him to overcome here.
And that's what I'm saying.
Zozaya, but look at that. Again, Alani's incredible level of experience. His ability is now he tosses it. Oh, he has that arm bar coming in. And you see
Zozaya immediately clinching that hand.
Yeah, holding on by just a finger. That pinky finger, the difference between onto that leg. And now that ankle lock cinched in. And that is just...
When have we ever seen two fighters that can, out of every position, here to... He knew he had to get to the rope. Alani's head here, while he's letting Zozaya crash into the post. Powerbomb. And there's a cover, and this could be the victory for Alani.
A kick out comes in by Zozaya. Almost did for Marius Alani, and we talked about his incredible grappling ability, his explosiveness, his quickness, and his speed, but the shape that Alani, full package that Europe has.
But you also, what will it do for his ego? If you say he's one of the best overall packages in his
first title defense as well, that you have to mention. I don't know what it would do to his pride, but Alani, I doubt he can call himself the number one if he loses his first title defense, even against Zozaya.
And you have to mention, referee Alex Schneider just asked Zozaya to give up. but
Zozaya now with that blow coming right back and spinning. Heel shot there from just how quickly these two men attack and respond. Alani with an incredible cover here onto Zozaya, but a kick up from Zozaya. Alani now grabbing the waist immediately afterwards, looking to maybe slow down the tempo to get up. Oh, goodness. But that knee, Zozaya may well be out. Zozaya kick out at one. He kicks out at one. And now Alani, that Superman punch followed up by the T-bone suplex. Alani remains champion.
Sieger dieser Fight.
To compete and the drive to perform. I think no man else. He may well hit 30 again.
Jay Joshua and Freestyler. And Zozaya will have been watching those previous matches as Zozaya's going to go into the chairs. Nothing, and I mean nothing to endear himself to the people. Whereas the opposite is true of Zozaya, who has just been a revelation since April. I mean, oh no! It might be over. It might be over quickly. Jay Joshua caught Zozaya, hit him with the senton. He said a couple of weeks ago when we thought these two were going to settle their differences in that quarter-final match that between them, you wonder whether either man can really move on. And as we said, Zozaya winning by such a narrow count-out margin in that his own fault that the match began the way it did. It was Joshua who launched that assault on the outside of the ring, meaning that we went several minutes before this contest could even formally. Jay Joshua is all business, ramming that shoulder into the midsection. And again. Assist to referee Oscar Hardin. My goodness. And kick him in the head on the way down, Joshua. Two exciting additions to the Rev Pro roster over the last 12 months, both Jay Joshua. Jay Cielo on the apron. And it's a pile driver. Goodness. He did get the pile driver in the end. The pile driver on the apron. The impact there was sickening. Just to witness one of those moments that makes you win. And tried to make an early dive back in just after the count of 4. To take this count-out win, but Zozaya wants to leave on his feet now. Yeah, right up on the step. Count! To stay the headbutt. Zozaya, like we said, wanted to leave, no doubt. But my God, what a pile driver! What a pile driver on the ramp! Man's the ball count out here. Yeah, Joshua's moving though. Joshua is the only one moving. Joshua's going to make it back in. Joshua's beaten the count. And, well, tonight, the reverse of what happened a fortnight ago. Joshua by count out.
Here is your winner, Jay!
Was fought the way they... Crucially after the match as well in that semi-final earlier. Tail, didn't it? And you got to think Chuck Mambo watching at home, he's going to be wondering what Chuck Mambo's thinking about this as well as TK Cooper connecting with the axe kick, rolling Zozaya over. This could be done quickly. Could be done quickly, but Zozaya kicked out. He wanted to see how much Zozaya had left in the tank. And also, if you can get enough weight down on those shoulders, it's jarring on the neck to have to kick out forcefully like Zozaya did. Great point. Yeah, and that's exactly where all the body weight was distributed of TK. This and there's a neck breaker. Again, targeting the neck. He's focused on singles action in the way he is here. Cooper trying to get another neck breaker on Zozaya, and he's got it. This really could be done quickly. Cooper is going to again hook the leg, and again Zozaya forced to kick out. Yeah, you know what we're seeing here from Zozaya. He's always full of energy, but yeah, he landed very different. He's even going to be able to continue here. I think one of the reasons Zozaya was so eager to get this under controversial decision is Oscar Hardin, and TK Cooper's not afraid to take advantage of an opening if he has to. TK Cooper all over Zozaya here tonight, your main event to crown a #1 contender to the undisputed British Heavyweight Championship, and we were a split second away. More to the ropes. Hits him high with the elbow. Again, that kind of whiplash effect on the impact. Hooking the leg again, and again Zozaya kicking out. We saw earlier after the match with Samuels, we're certainly seeing it again now.
Yeah, I don't like this side of TK Cooper because I think TK Cooper, he could have got into this contest and really made a statement. And when I say made a statement,
it'll be a much bigger statement and one he'll care much more about if he can finish it over the top.
And it's dragged, and what a neck breaker on the side of the ring.
That is what, by my count, that the third neck breaker, and that one, the most devastating of all, is on the apron.
And into the wall.
Cooper's not messing around
He's saying to the referee, count him out. Absolutely take it.
Referee's up to 9.
I was about to say Zozaya still in this tournament, but maybe not for long.
Cooper saw that Zozaya was going to get into the ring, so he said, "You're going to come into the ring on my terms." Cooper with the pin, and Zozaya kicking out. Completely opposite direction. Ripcord headbutt from Cooper.
Cooper shooting star press.
He got all of it that time, and TK Cooper is the #1 contender for the undisputed British heavyweight title. They're also fighting like two men who are intensely evenly matched.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
I was about to say, I'd be surprised if this is a return at Uprising in December. A new ruthlessness.
Feels that Michael Oku's been ducking him still. Again, the rhetoric going into that contest that he had with Oku at Global Wars UK last October, was that Michael Oku was scared of him.
RKJ in that match, which was a #1 contendership match, so that's when we come back. He's just been attacking opponent after opponent. We've seen him hospitalize some people on more than one occasion since he's been back here. Zozaya.
Oh, watch out, watch out! Oh no!
Into the apron and then the suplex into the chairs.
Zozaya back into the ring, hook of a leg, just a 2.
Yeah, have to be won by whoever's going to claim this tournament.
It looks like
Zozaya, but RKJ straight back on top, snap suplex from Knight. Drags Zozaya away from the ropes and then stomping on his neck. Look at that.
Yeah, we spoke about the killer instinct of TK Cooper here. I told you!
Yeah, you called it.
I told you! I saw him. He moved the bag out the way. He kind of looked to the side. He fainted. Like time.
Yeah, that's showmanship.
Knight Jr.
Don't do
from
that.
the stage!
Don't do
oh
that.
My goodness, what an elbow drop through the heart of Zozaya!
On 2 occasions. The train over!
Oh, come on!
RKJ though straight back on top of him. Look at this flurry of right hands raining down on the face of Zozaya. That smirk on the face of RKJ.
It's tough in that situation, isn't it? Because you've got to, we say play to the whistle, so to speak, but he was playing to the referee, Zozaya. The referee was telling him to stay.
This version of RKJ shares as a pile driver.
Head and neck compressed into the canvas. Zozaya in so much trouble right now.
You think about all the punishment that he's taken. You think about that. He's gone up.
Oh no! He just pushed the referee. You can see him communicating with the
right Junior.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Top rope dragon suplex. Over, I should say. RKJ. And then hit him with the knee right in the temple. RKJ has drops him on his head. Zozaya could be out for a week, or he could kick out. Oh my God, he kicked out.
And look at the look on the face of RKJ. He can't believe it.
He's mocking the undisputed British heavyweight champion, clearly.
Trying to send a message to Michael Oku, but listen, Michael Oku's a master of the half crab. RKJ, hang on a minute, look on the stage.
Yeah, speaking of Michael Oku,
look on the stage.
I don't know if you can see him yet. Oku taking exception to this disrespect from RKJ, who's just staring at Oku.
It's all about, but Zozaya!
I think he got him! Zozaya off the distraction! Pins.
His reaction into the quarters today.
Ballroom is ready, Ollie. You hear this?
This is great. Able to make it to the apron. Still a precarious position straight away. Oh, does not duck the second one. Things up. Oh, but got caught. And
That was a nasty landing.
that could be the mistake. That could be the mistake that we've been talking about.
That's it. That's got
Leon's going to capitalise. 2. Kick out at 2. Yeah. How that slows things down. There's a chop from Slater.
And we talked about the energy in the room. As you said, Ollie, that one mistake from Zozaya.
You see right now from Slater now, seeing that mistake.
Leon smells blood. He knows Zozaya's neck has taken the worst of that powerbomb, and you see him, he's targeting it. He's got the chin lock on.
Ooh. Whoa, what a flapjack.
Excellent
defense. Back elbow with precision into the pin. 1, 2. 2 count only.
Excellent wrestling by Leon Slater.
Wait. Oh, leg lariat.
That's
leg
it.
Lariat.
That's it. Zozaya's out cold. Leon's not done. He wants to make sure.
Helps him in. Oh, slingshot cutter from Leon. Oh, and another leg lariat.
Taking his head clean off. Leon's not done.
Up on the shoulders. Spins in round. Blue Thunder into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Leon Slater advances. Leon Slater.
Wow.
And again, we're amongst.
At Kingdom of Chaos, we know that the undisputed King of Chaos title going to be on the main Knights of Chaos title. That rivalry for oh my God, for much of 2024 with Brendan White that didn't go his way, and then he believes he should have won the Chaos Rumble as well. So Angelo with plenty of grievance got caught in midair on the shoulder thrust. I don't know if I've ever seen.
Did his tooth just fly out? Did you see that, Dave?
I don't know. It could have. It looked like a hell of an impact.
Oh!
And speaking of impacts, there's a couple more from Angelo. Angelo been just wrenching that leg, twisting it over the middle rope. And you know why? I just said that, trying to neutralize that threat and doing a pretty good job of it as well.
Yeah, that's really nice. Well, Zozaya, sorry, was in that position there. He just took advantage and
one of the people talked about who's found after the Chaos Rumble last time we were here in December, ended up facing Angelo in a match in February, and Angelo proving again why he's one of the best in the UK right now.
Yeah, he was
tonight at Kingdom of Chaos, got a handful of hair there.
Yes.
The pin from Angelo and the kick out after the count of 2. Referee not happy with the.
Stu deserves to have a title like that. I mean, put him in there against.
As Angelo wrenched in the neck here of Zozaya. The point of the elbow. Right, trying to kick back from a horizontal base, and Angelo trying to drag him up and trying to stamping on that left leg again. More damage done.
Yeah, he won't be trying that again, will he, Zozaya?
Angelo with a very smart, albeit.
I know exactly what that's like.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh!
Going off here.
Oh!
Kick to the leg. That was the right leg that time, but Angelo.
Him in then. This is it. Whoa!
Caught him with a leaping. Dived and it was a miss. Angelo went out of the way, and I think.
See the pain on him. Oh!
Angelo again just exploiting the opening. Trying to talk to Zozaya, making it see if leg goes down.
Oh.
A knee to the face from Angelo. He may have knocked Zozaya out cold here. No, he hasn't. Right shoulder came up for Zozaya, but he continues to be in trouble, and the end may be coming.
Yeah, I don't think he knows where he is.
Angelo, look how he did that on essentially on one leg. I don't know, but it didn't last. Angelo with the glancing blow of the kick. He's got him up this time. Hooks that left arm. Gets the split personality on Zozaya.
Good night.
Hook of the leg, and Angelo wins against El Freestyler.
I know, I realized that all that will come. Michael Oku will not be surprised. This time Michael Oku knows what he's up against.
To research and to reanalyze
and listen, 7 days is all you have, so you're gonna have
leapfrog from Zozaya. And
there it is.
Go.
Maybe that answers your question. And he follows it up through beautiful pinpoint accuracy.
Yes.
Almost like he's used to this.
Yes.
Zozaya is excited and he is nervous. He's very much in control. It's very interesting how the roles have reversed. And like 2 years ago, maybe longer than that, Zozaya.
We did have a pandemic in the middle, didn't we? But we tend to forget about that. Hanging neck breaker from Oku. Just a 2 count. Zozaya rolls a shoulder.
What year was it?
2019, he defeated Cloaku's been able to do, and that's exactly what Zozaya wants to.
You're seeing him right now. Getting chopped really hard on Michael
Right,
Oku.
absolutely, Michael Oku.
That's what we're talking about. There's the nervousness. And now Michael brings it up a notch.
Yeah, you've got to think if Zozaya can twice. And there you go, nice missile drop.
Every time since then, you'll be able to put through it. And this time, he was being 404 right on the money.
Free floor. Zozaya, oh, he picks him out of midair with a super kick. He ate the knee Pele kick. My God, what a match. Boots. Oku, oh, what a drop kick, sending Zozaya crashing back into the corner. And Mike Upweb, got him! Connect. Picture perfect.
Beautiful.
And still, you are
What?
No!
Challengers that he's had in this reign.
He also knows he hasn't had an opportunity to lock in that half crab yet.
Oh my God!
Poison Rana!
Michael got him this time!
A champion!
It's Zozaya, but he still gets him. Big frog splash. Michael Zozaya, let's go!
Zozaya kicked out.
He is put down by the champion because he refuses to quit. To drag him down and put him in a position where Zozaya has no choice but to quit.
Applied. Center of the ring.
Beautiful pressure as well. You can notice how Michael is a little bit sideways when you're wrestling an opponent taller than you. You will do that to pinpoint the pressure on one side of the blower back.
He finds the bottom rope. Oku drags him back in though.
Is the referee gonna allow it?
Yes, he is, and look at that. Look at the talk. Look at that from Oku. The positioning, the center of the ring.
Doesn't get as much extension as normally does. Zozaya is taller than his opponents normally are. Michael usually would be able to get to the floor.
He's reaching.
He knows how important this is. He's looking at the title as he crawls to the ropes, knowing how important it is to get to them.
So close,
he knows what's on the line and is able to fight it.
Hang on, I'm not sure about the legality of this here.
It's everybody's choice.
Oh my God, look at that extension. And Zozaya taps. He taps, he taps. The future of this business.
La sensazione europea.
commentating his first ever episode appearance, and now he's, you know, wrestling all across.
Accomplished ground game, but Zozaya's Hashi does lock on and brings Zozaya down to the ground.
Getting himself to a hot new tier, which as a
victorious there. We might be talking about Zozaya.
And that's the experience, you know, have to dig deep to get results, and it's something he's done countless times. Zozaya's gonna have to deal with that.
And you see there, LJ hit the enziguri on Zozaya. I think he hit Zozaya. Oh, he obviously caught him in the neck with that enziguri, and there the leg. I think LJ's going to have a bit of a mess around with Zozaya.
I mean, this is no DQ. LJ Cleary, of course, throwing him. It's not 100%. That leg still going to be affecting him, as you see him limping if you're LJ Cleary. But again, if there's any wrestler to get the job done, even if it's not a stylistic preference, I just feel like LJ Cleary is that wrestler.
Hey, a limb of LJ Cleary. LJ was going to pick a limb of Zozaya to focus on, and he's picked that neck. That's good if he can get that lock. Pulling the rope. Again, these slightly bending the rules by LJ. I don't think he expected Zozaya to be out of the blocks.
Yeah, well spotted. LJ Cleary very clearly coming in and attacking the neck of Zozaya. Leads into his strategy later on. That's LJ Cleary that can catch him off guard with which Zozaya can do.
And neck strength, some of those suplex variations. Maybe he won't be able to get out with some of his settings. Zozaya up for failure on his own moves.
No, you're spot on. I mean, and that's why LJ Cleary is in the position that he's in. That's why he's as accomplished as he is. But taking on LJ Cleary with a super kick, falls on top of Zozaya. Oh, I really thought that was going to be it. His performance has been absolutely incredible. He's gone in there with one of the best Irish wrestlers ever. And he stood toe to toe. He's held his own.
Both men are spent. There's no more big moves, it's just big strikes. Is it? Kicks in the stomach, kicks up. Sweet. Capitalized. And I don't think Zozaya is going to let it happen twice. He's wisely staying at the ropes until he that left knee, I think. But I think Zozaya is out. I think out of him. He's got him by the hair. He's going to pull him up. Hold him. He's trying to turn him over. He's got the line. Taylor Zozaya taps.
Instantly there was
one of the more. I'm trying to be impartial here, Leighton.
He did fall short, but he fell short to the future British J-Cup winner.
Yes, that's right. And the Zozaya needs to watch out!
Oh my God!
Isn't it?
And you've got to think.
Oh my goodness! You see that shot? And Zozaya didn't know what to make of that at all, but
and I didn't know what to make of it.
Looking for another springboard, but Cavernario stops him. And Cavernario, oh my goodness, he's a madman!
A madman indeed. How do you prepare for a man like this?
Hoisting Zozaya up onto his shoulders, drops him face first down on the side of the ring. And no one is safe in this environment.
That's right now.
He's so young into his professional wrestling career. You know, oh wow! It's a hook of the leg.
And you've got to think.
Zozaya kicks out.
LL fans watching as well, following Cavernario.
Yeah, that's one of the great things about this relationship with Showdown, as well as representatives from Stardom, of course, Azumi making her UK and Revolution Pro styles as Cavernario kicks away the arm, shot to the side of the skull. Zozaya!
And what incredible offense from Cavernario. This man is impossible to predict.
That's pretty disgusting.
You really just don't know what he's going to do next, do you?
You see Zozaya's body almost convulsing as he hit the canvas. Just a one count. Zozaya's near the ropes. Corner, Zozaya! And that's a second time! He's out! Cavernario caught him, charging in! And this time Cavernario got him. Oh, but somehow... We spoke about it earlier on. Zozaya has such a special connection with the Revolution Pro Wrestling fans. With a low blow, and third time's a charm for Cavernario, who locks in the half crab, pulls Zozaya to the center of the ring, and Zozaya taps. Zozaya taps. Business from Madrid, Spain.
Violence personified. He is.
Oh my goodness, what a
great for Zozaya. Zozaya already in trouble in the corner.
Cannonball.
This one may not last long, Andy.
Just dropping him front first across that steel cable. Zozaya knocks out. Oh no, he gets caught.
Ricky Knight Jr. just explode.
Zozaya just welcoming in it. The 2 count there, says referee Chris Happ.
Oh, gee.
Oh no, this time just throws him over the top rope. I thought he was going to go the neck across that top rope again, that top steel.
The apron, look for that crossbody.
RKJ's got him caught. Zozaya in trouble. Oh no, just threw him into that guardrail hard.
So wisely getting out of the way there, Andy. That was... listen, 12th anniversary show. Anything goes, I guess.
It's from the top rope. Okay, Joe! Just flattens him. And this is another in a very, very long time. Don't get me wrong, we've always known it was there, haven't we?
Listen, again, Zozaya knocked Ricky out.
Yes.
At the end.
And now look, he's trying to maim him. He's trying to maim him. DDT. The head goes down onto that hard, unforgiving floor, and Ricky Knight Jr. looks like he's having a good time right now, and Zozaya is in a world of hurt and a world of trouble.
I'm telling you, Andy, listen, Ricky Knight Jr. wants to fool you even if you've done nothing against it.
And Zozaya kicks out.
Oh, Ricky just
pull him out. Yeah, that protective shoulder strap and the kick. Yeah,
the shoulder.
That was vicious and nasty from Ricky. He's looking for the double leg, isn't he? Trying to look to those amateur wrestling roots, but amateur wrestling won't save you in a street fight, will it? Big chop across the chest.
No, he has too much pride, and I understand, but sometimes you've got to think.
Watch out now. Oh my goodness, just vicious and nasty. And Ricky Knight Jr. finding volume now.
Oh, just Zozaya crumbling under the barrage of
this is difficult. No. Oh!
Brutal!
He's saying he'll take the count.
Speed and catch his count. Oh, Ricky!
Like a lamb to the slaughter, but Zozaya's still standing.
From the ashes, Knight Jr. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my goodness. Ricky Knight Jr. Oh, a knee. A vicious and nasty knee. It was that hesitation that Kosovo dumps him. And Ricky Knight Jr. got him. My goodness, Zozaya put up one hell of a fight.
There is the